Seems like once a year I do a video like this. This is the "Where the hell have I been" video. I know some of you guys have seen me on the Rideshare Guys channel. We'll address that later, but it's been a long time since I've created content, especially rideshare content, because so many people have asked me, where have you been? Why are you not producing videos? There are multiple reasons, and if you're not interested, you should probably just not watch this video, because I'm going to discuss some of the reasons why I haven't recorded on this channel. The first being that I started a production company last year, and in the summer I was fairly busy with that. I was doing a lot of work, but for the most part, financially, I was doing pretty well. The second reason why I haven't really done a lot of rideshare videos or rideshare in general is because rideshare ruined my car. And that video I will post tomorrow. And it's a very honest conversation that I want to have with all of you, or all that are willing to hear it. Rideshare ruined my car. And I was like, wow, I don't really know if I want to do this anymore or how to do it. And it took a while for me to grapple with the idea, do I want to create content and not address this issue, or how do I address this issue? And it took a while for me to kind of think that through, because I'm honest about things, not only because that's just my constitution, but because I feel like I'm a grown-ass woman, and I think that you need to be direct and honest about things, and when things change, you should let people know that. I don't hide behind the YouTube screens. What you see is what you get. You know, I've always preached that you should do what's best for you. If you guys go back to my earliest videos, you should do what's best for you. And at the time, that was what was best for me. The third reason, my channel grew so fast, and it started off really as just me talking to myself in a camera, and it grew to this thing where people had expectations of what I was supposed to do or how I was supposed to do it. And being an independent spirit, being a business owner, being a person who does a lot of other things, like the rideshare thing was just a small sliver of what I did. I'm an independent contractor. I help people with their brands. I help people, their businesses. I'm an actor. So this was like not my identity, and I felt like people wanted this to become, for me to be a spokesperson for rideshare. I felt like a pressure for people to be like, oh, well, you're supposed to be like this, or you're supposed to be like that, or you're supposed to say this, and you're supposed to care. And it's like, who are you again? Yeah, so that like entitlement, which is kind of weird, like people felt like I should have access to you, you should call me, you know, you should talk about my product, you know, you shouldn't take money from, it was just like, you do know I have 3 children, you do know I have other interests outside of this, right? And I'm gonna say that I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like this is my only interest, that this is the only thing I do. And I don't want this to be the only thing you do. I refuse to sit here and make our world all about rideshare. I'm just not gonna do it. So if you want someone that lives and breathes Uber, Lyft, and all these other platforms, then y'all should go to that person's channel, because there's more to life than just this. It's a hustle. Point blank, period. So where am I at right now on the topic? I'm pretty sure you're wondering. I'm gonna start driving again. With that, I have a way that I want to go about it that's different. I have knowledge of the industry. I have knowledge of how that impacted me personally, financially, and otherwise. I got this nifty light that I'm gonna show you guys. You know, and just getting equipment and things like that, just things I want that are higher level. There are things that I need. My kids are in college, and they are asking for money left and right, and there are just things that I need to do. And so I'm actually going to bring y'all with me on that. So once you stepped away, how do you get back into it? Because I don't think there's a lot of people that are honest that, you know, I stopped driving and now I'm back. You know, a lot of people who have done it as long as I am and that are blogging or on YouTube have stopped and they don't drive at all. You should know that. And So you know, you should be driving sometimes so that you can reacquaint yourself. If you're talking about the app, I feel. If you're not talking about the app, you know, then just, you know, you can talk about the industry, theorize over news, things like that. That's fine. It doesn't bother me. But a lot of people don't drive, and that to me is bothersome too. So while other people are fronting and acting like they're out there, I was like, I can't be that person. I don't want to front. I don't want to pretend. I don't want to pretend. Like, I get paid to pretend on some things. I'm not going to pretend on this. I created this channel. I did this just because I was like, there's not a lot of good information out there. There were some, but not a lot. And especially not for people that look like me. So I was like, let's just throw this out there and see what happens. So, y'all should know that I was able to unlock YouTube space. Now, what does that mean? YouTube space are different locations that YouTube have for creators like myself. And what they've allowed me to do, because I have more than 10,000 subscribers, is to use their facilities to film for free. So once a month, I want to get up in there and record some higher level stuff. I'll be able to use their equipment. I'll be able to use their editing bays and things like that. And y'all know that I do my own filming and editing and animating, stuff like that. And so I'll be able to have some really slick and glossy looking, you know, videos every now and again. And that just pushes me forward. That just makes me more creative. That just helps me build more skills. And so in that, I want to do some interviews and just talk about like other ways that you guys can make money. Like, everybody's talking about the rates. Everyone's talking about how things are unfair, talking about how drivers can be treated better, and I'm there with you on all those topics. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and pretend like that's the only way that you can make money. What I'm not going to do is sit here and pretend that you should not educate yourself, that you should not look for other types of work, that you should rely on it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you to rely on this. This is not, it's not your calling. And this won't be this way forever. At some point, you will go to turn that app on and it won't turn on. Okay? That's real. And you need to operate like that if you don't have another source of income. That has not changed since the first time I've uploaded a video. That's going to be me. So if you think like I do, then you're in the right place. If you are on some other stuff, then there's other channels that you can subscribe to, and I'll bid you adieu. So yeah, life's changed a lot in the past year. I mean, every year. Like, I know I do one of these videos a year. Like, this is probably the third one. You have to change with it. Like, you can't be complacent, or otherwise you'll get left behind. So I'm gonna open this up for questions. If y'all have questions, let me know. Y'all know that Nipsey Hussle was murdered the other day, and so folks in Los Angeles are pretty sensitive about it. It's very sad that we lost someone who was trying to do better for the community. So yeah, like if you're driving in some of those areas where folks are paying their respects and other things, I'd say just be careful, look alive, and probably not the best time to discuss issues with your passengers if you have a strong opinion about him or against anybody. I would be very vague in my responses and just keep things cool, because the temperature right now in LA amongst a lot of neighborhoods and a lot of people who looked up to him is pretty hot. So that's just a little tip. I don't know where that came from. I'm just letting y'all know. If y'all have any questions, let me know. You can hit me up in my comments. And yeah, I'm still on Facebook. I'm still on Twitter. If you guys want to reach out to me, it's Drive Girl Drive. And yeah, I'll see y'all in a bit. New video tomorrow.